Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to more Chaos Incarnate, and today we're going to be just... hold on, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, we're going to be running back through another one of my old favorites, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Unfortunately, I don't have my Sega Genesis anymore, so we're just going to have to be working with the Origins version on the Nintendo Switch. This game is not finished, but I mean, hey, let's give her a go. And here we go. Tails being bullied. How stretchy are those things? Is it just me, or is West Side Island? At least I think that's the one from Sonic 2. I think that just feels like the Sonic version of Australia to me. Is that just me? That might just be a me thing. Alright. And here we go. Very widely contested as one of the best of the main Sonic classic trilogy. And here we go, level 1. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played this game in years, so most of this is raw muscle memory just having to come back. See if I can turn this down a bit. There we go. Speed for days. And while this is a fairly decent way to play the classic games, I do still prefer the original, having played every single one of them on their original console. Gonna be honest, I've considered going into the speedrunning community before, but I don't think I'd be a good fit for it. Like, I adapt some of the tricks into my playstyle, but I never go full ham on it. Like, I'd say I'm fast for a casual player. And here we go with Boss 1, the Egg Drillster. I think the major difference between the original and the Origins version is the amount of glitches. Like, there are certain exploits you can't take with bosses anymore because the game is just different now. Okay. And that's Act 2 completed. Chemical plant, let's go. I think out of all the classic, or Sonic 2 stages, I'd say this is probably the one I'm the best at. Though, again, it's been a minute since I've played this game. It's like one of those instances where I couldn't tell you how to play the level, but you put a controller in my hands and the muscle memory just starts flooding back, like, instantly. You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see, all the classic games get remade with, like, Sonic Generations graphics. Like, I'd like to see that. Because while we did get some of the classic stages in Generations, I want to see, like, an entire game built on that premise. So, like, just the entirety of Sonic 1 remade in the Generations classic style. Also some animation and visual glitches, like Eggman not lighting up sometimes, or the ball just becoming a stagnant blue. Like, it became stagnant blue sometimes, but it wasn't constant, if you know what I mean. And if I remember through this playthrough, I think the boss on this level, because of the changes from the original to the Origins, probably gave me the most trouble, I think. There's a level cut here on this stage, too. It's where you jump after one of the loop sections. Yeah, it's right here, I think. Boing! There it goes. Didn't mean to clip the roof, though. And here's the boss that caused me the most trouble this run. And here we go again. Like, that's one of them. I think this is one of the bosses that had the most one of the most drastic changes from the original game. It's like, I don't remember any of the other Sonic collections having this much of a having this much of a problem. Like, far as I remember, all the other collections were essentially identical ports to the Genesis versions. And then, Tails glitch right there. Yeah, this one definitely took the most amount of tries on this part. Which is weird because I don't think I've ever had to try this much on this boss. I wonder if I got the Genesis version back, if it would change at all. Heh, he's dead. And he's right back. You know, I've always wondered if Tails' immortality is actually considered canon or not. Alright, so that was like good 3-4 tries just to beat one boss. Yeah. And Aquatic Ruin. Probably the water level I have the easiest amount of time with. Though this does go to show a lot more of the rust that I've been having to get rid of lately. Yeah, I think this is the one that probably tripped me up the most, other than that boss we just dealt with. Though I'd say despite the rust, my muscle memory definitely comes in clutch a good number of times. An extra continuum, always good to have. Yep, and this is where it screws me over. Yep. Though somehow I never actually drown here. Another glitch. Okay, I think I made it on this attempt. There we go. Oh boy, here comes some extra annoyance. Free of charge! Yep. Faceplant right into a wall, just like I did back in middle school. Get to scooting! And here we go. Definitely one of the easier bosses to deal with. You ever wonder what Eggman's net worth is? Like, how much he would have to have just to build even some of the things he has? He's got to be a very wealthy man. Especially when you consider projects like the Death Egg and shit. And next up, it's the Let's Go Gambling level with Casino Night Zone. And this level was a very firm reminder why I do not play Sonic Spinball anymore. Nope, close call. Ba-now. Here's a question. At the time of this game's release, were either of these two legally old enough to be in a casino? Because I think Sonic was like 11 when the first Sonic game came out. And Tails in this game is 8, I believe? I mean, in the current day and age, I'm pretty sure he's like 12, so... Yeah, no, neither one of these two should actually be here. Now. Though I will say the time it would take to build something of this size is honestly remarkable. Like, evil as Eggman is, I gotta give him props. He definitely knows commitment to the bits. How to lose your mortgage in less than 1 day. That son of a... Yep, okay. 3 tries. Please don't let there be a 4th. Please don't let there be... Okay, thank God. Moving on. Oh, finally. Actually, I don't remember if Origins has Spinball or not. Alright. I don't remember if there are any speedrunning tricks for Casino Night Zone. There likely are, but I haven't seen any. And I don't think I've implemented any of them into my normal playthroughs. Though I do believe there is one for Hilltop Zone. Yep, there it is. Whee! 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'll be honest, I actually prefer Spring Yard Zone to Casino Night. I think it might be the music or the color palette. I don't actually know which. And get into the boss. Alright. Alright, final boss of the video. I'd say this was definitely one of the easier ones to deal with. Alright, maybe not. Ow. If this weren't a casino, I would probably want to go here. Like, just for the colors and the lights. Well, that was fun. Hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I think I'll be going through the rest of the game on the next one. Or, well, most of the game. This isn't a long game to beat.